I'm Muffet McGraw, and you're watching PTV News.
I'm Devin Gritton. I'm joined here today by Tyson, our second honorary guest anchor of the year. Thanks for joining us, Tyson.
You are welcome, Devin. PHS, stay tuned for the latest and greatest in PTV News starting now.
Health career students are back at it again, making and selling chocolate-covered pretzels. This is an annual fundraiser to help raise funds to defray the cost of traveling to Indianapolis and to attend and compete at HOSTA state competition this spring. White or chocolate-covered pretzels, 20 for $12 or 10 for $7. If you would like to help Plymouth High School students and at the same time purchase some tasty treats for you and your family, please feel free to place your order with PHS Health Careers instructor Jonah Cartwright. Please call her at 574-936-2178, extension 1135. Pretzels are available until Tuesday, December 20th, 2016.
Now through next Monday, Quinn Sellner and her Plymouth High School Life Skills students are holding their annual holiday popcorn sale fundraiser. These little bags of heaven are the perfect gifts for your students, classmates, friends, or family members. Cost per bag is $1.25. Popcorn will be delivered on Tuesday, December 20th. The popcorn bags are packaged individually in festive holiday bags decorated with ribbons. Special orders are welcome ahead of time. Students and staff, please email Quinn Sellner at qsellner@plymouth.k12.in.us with your order and where you would like your yummy treats delivered. Proceeds go towards supplies and activities for the PHS Life Skills program.
We are continuing to recruit for honorary guest anchors come the next year. Each week, we are picking a recognizable guest anchor from our student body. Last week, senior Nick Felke was, and this week we're welcoming Tyson Metheny, and we have many more to come. As we have been stating, no work is required on the part of the anchor besides showing up during second hour or homeroom when we are recording the shows on Tuesday. It'll be fun, and you'll get a little bit of what goes behind the scenes in our PTV studio. So how do you sign up? Just email one of us here at PTV or email our instructor, Judy Lykowski.
Continuing our special series in the lieu of Christmas quickly approaching, we have the final part of our PTV holiday trilogy. This week, our PTV crew asked you what your favorite Christmas tradition is. Let's check out what some of you said.
My favorite Christmas tradition is going to Foot Locker and buying 2 pairs of Jordans.
My favorite Christmas tradition would be putting the tree topper on.
My favorite Christmas tradition is opening gifts on Christmas Eve.
My favorite Christmas tradition is probably spending time with family, getting around the dinner table and eating until you get sick.
My favorite Christmas traditions are hanging out with my 2 brothers and opening presents on Christmas Eve night.
We have like a Hispanic Christmas, so we open gifts the 24th at midnight, and we have like a bunch of Cuban food. It's really good.
Introduction to Transportation is a brand new dual credit course focusing around modes of transportation on land, sea, air, and space. The class isn't available until next year, but Liam McClellan, Seth Bradley, and Gus Moreno, who are all part of the PTV Interactive Marketing class, rolled up their sleeves and got to work finding out what this class is all about.
Well, Introduction to Transportation is a vocational class that might be of interest and benefit to students who want to get involved in careers such as engineering or design classes related to the different modalities of travel, whether it be land, sea, air, etc.
The transportation class consists of power and energy and how we use the power and energy for transportation.
So there are some prerequisites to gain enrollment in the course. A student has to be at least a sophomore. And it is a 2-semester class, so the student has to have room in his or her schedule to have a period of this course during each of the 2 semesters.
Well, I think that there's a lot of good jobs out there that fire, transportation. So I have a lot of things to pick from if I do this class.
Well, our industrial technology department feels that this is a course that is relevant in today's society for our youth. They feel it could lead towards potential career choices for our young people, and they feel that it will be popular.
It will help with life after high school to know how to use the power and energy and how efficient everything is and runs. It will help you make decisions.
Well, I was scheduling for next year with John Fishback, and he brought up this class, said it was pretty new, so I thought it'd be pretty interesting to take.
If a student is interested in any type of design or engineering related field, this could be a course that interests you.
Another new course you can sign up for next year is called Principles of Marketing. The class offers a dual credit opportunity as well. Interactive media marketing student Mai Tran pulled together this next segment to see what the buzz is all about.
The sub-marketing class that we're going to offer next year is a relevant business class that will teach students the life skills involved in business marketing.
Principles of Marketing is going to be a class designed for students who are interested in business and also in marketing different products and think that that might be a career that they want to be involved in. This would be a vocational class.
I'm a junior. I want to do it. I'm enrolled in it right now. I want to be in a graphic design field.
Marketing is going to be a huge target. One of the cool things is there will be a lot of hands-on and a lot of real-world application and real-world case studies for the class. We'll be learning a lot about real marketing strategies for that different types of businesses use to target customers and to sell products.
We attempt to get students involved in what we call career paths, and those are courses which, when taken in sequence, could lead to a post-secondary or post-college career choice.
I think this course will bring an opportunity to anybody that wants to get into any business later in life. They'll already have experience with it.
Here at PHS, we allow our students to leave campus and attend an amazing CTE law class at Ancilla. Many of our students have learned by now that the classes like these can not only point them in the right direction for their future, but also set them up for a lifetime career. Interactive media student Alex Walter got up close and personal to get the inside scoop.
We give a general overview of law enforcement, from what it takes to become a police officer, going back into the history of law enforcement, special cases. We also talk about some things that apply, like search warrants, advice of rights, how those apply, when does a police officer need to get a search warrant. We talk about the courts, the prison system, so they get a general overview of the whole thing, the whole field of law enforcement.
I first heard of this program last year. Ethan Cook, he was a last year senior. He graduated, but he took this class, and I first heard of it through him. But then recently, the beginning of this year, or last year, I heard it from my counselor, and then she thought it'd be a good idea, and so I decided to sign up.
I was on the Indiana State Police for 31 years, and I started out as a trooper, and then I worked on a SWAT team. I was an academy counselor, and then I was detective for a while, and then I became sergeant, and then detective sergeant, and then back to a road sergeant. I worked on the sheriff's department as a jailer for 6 months, a deputy for about a month. I was chief of police for 4 years in a small town of Winnemac, and I was patrolman for probably 2 months. It's 3 credits per semester, and they transfer anywhere. Almost every college will accept them.
I hope to. I'm going to pursue college in criminal justice.
I believe I do have a future in police work. I want to become a state police for Indiana after I get out of college.
Class is fun. The class is interactive. We do some practical things. It's relevant. You know, I understand math and English. Classes like that are important. But this is a class that makes the news almost every day with what's going on in our world.
I'm John Bon Jovi, and you're watching me on PTV News.
Radio and television broadcasting is a 1-hour, dual-credit, year-long class held in third hour for all PHS students. From the rock pile to the sideline to Notre Dame games to the theater stage, the options are endless.
Each week as a team, we produce a fast-paced show right here in the TV studio.
Sign up today. Stop by the counselor's office to enroll in radio and TV broadcasting.
I'm Jesus A.
I'm Jesus B. I'm Warren Garcia.
I'm Devin Gritton. I'm Nicole with PTV Sports. Stay tuned for details.
We'll start off the sports portion of our show with the sports rundown for tonight.
Did you know that PHS has a swim and dive team? Well, we do, and just like any other sport, those who are on the team work hard to strive and bring home the wins. Interactive media student Anna Height has taken the time to get the inside scoop on the infamous swim team and interviewed some of the current swimmers. Let's take a look at the swimmers behind the team.
Swimming means a lot to me. It brings together a team, and I love finding my friends. Some of my main friends come from the swim team, and I enjoy just hanging out with them and having a good time swimming.
Fortunately, we're kind of undermanned. Luckily this year we've gotten more and more swimmers, so we look forward to having a great year and be able to compete that way. But we're very excited for them. They're a good program that's up and going, and we're excited about it.
It's just the fact it's kind of heartbreaking to know that we have to go to somebody else's school to do what we love to do.
I think the big reason that we didn't give up is the fact that we had a belief in the swim team, and we had a belief that eventually the swim team would be back in the Plymouth area.
I find it as a struggle, but that brings us together as a team because we have to endure the hardship of driving to a different school, but we become better as a team because of it.
So it's not very easy for the kids to travel and go watch the swimmers swim. So it's probably more difficult on the kids than it is for myself, and I feel bad that the kids can't have their friends come watch their meets.
However, by the year of 2018, they said they will have a swimming pool for us.
Hopefully you get done somewhere in the 2018 calendar. We're kind of hoping selfishly that it might be like January so we can partially swim next year there. But probably realistically going to be probably the 18-19 season before we'll be out there full time. So I'm looking forward to it. Very excited that we've been able to have a pool kind of come back to Plymouth and have a good time. So.
I love swimming, and I highly recommend that everybody do it because I don't think I'd be myself without swimming.
Thanks to Coach Leanne, and thanks to all the coaches who give up their time so that the kids can swim. Thank you.
Coach Russ is very proud of the guys who make up the wrestling team. Interactive marketing student Josie Kuntz sat down with the Coach Russ and some of his players to see why they all say wrestling is such more than a sport.
Wrestling. It's an individual sport. It takes a lot of hard work.
You're mentally tough and you don't give up when there's a challenge.
Nothing's better than just like going out on a meet and watching everyone, pin kids and win and see all hard work pay off.
It's good working with Coach Reed. He just has really a high level of integrity and just challenges boys to kind of become men.
I love how intense the sport is and just like how hard we work as a team.
Coach Russ, he's funny. He's a good coach. I love wrestling. It's like, in my opinion, the best sport in the world.
It's almost that moment in the show where we give you the opportunity to answer this week's trivia question. But before we do, let's check out a recap of last week's PTV's Trivia Time winning class. The question was, name Mickey Mouse's dog, and the answer was Pluto. The winning class to cash in on those PTV donuts was WSOI's Mr. Connors class. Photojournalist Alex Walter shot the footage for us.
Well, it's time for everyone's favorite segment, Trivia Time. The question for this week is, in what year did the beloved Christmas movie Die Hard release? If you know the answer, call the extension 1241. Again, the question for this week is, what year did Die Hard release? Call extension 1241 now.
Now turning to what's on the lunch menu.
Well, that's all the time we have for you guys today. Tune in after break to see who our new guest anchor is. Thank you for coming out, Tyson. It was a pleasure to have you on our show.
You're so welcome, Devin. Thank you for giving me this opportunity. Make sure you guys tune in next week to see who's going to be the next guest anchor on PTV.
Have a great day, PHS, and a Happy New Year.